All right, YouTube, we back cracking, man. I've been busy all day, but we here now. Hey, so look, catch this game. 26-year-old Georgia rapper Jay Wick, man, is arrested for murder. If y'all don't know who that is the Georgia boy who sounds black. Everybody thought he was black. He had a hit single that was on the radio, but he was actually like a country boy from the country, man. You know what I'm saying? Caucasian, young rapper, man. He ended up doing some John Wick shit to a teenage boy. Now they emphasizing in the media, calling him a teen. That boy is 18 years old. John Wick is 26, which is some bullshit. But hey, man, it looks like he was trying to be one of us and got cracked and it's all bad, man. So with that being said, let's get to this content. Check out Jay Wick. Let's get it. Let's go.
What's up, fam? This your boy, Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Georgia rapper Jay Wick has been arrested for attempted murder after he shot a teen at the beach and then performed his hit song on stage. And the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's been taking the cautionary approach. Let's not rush the judgment. We don't know the full story.
Do y'all know this Georgia boy right here, man? Y'all probably know him if y'all heard his music, but this the dude, you know what I'm saying? When I heard the nigga, I'm like, damn, this nigga hard. He got, you know what I'm saying? He sound black. You would never know who he was if you just heard his music on the radio. But this is Jay Wick right here. He had that hit song, man. You know, a lot of his partners is black. To me, I'ma say he think you know what I'm saying? He more than what he is. And shit, man, he did some gangster shit. Hey, you can't even call that no gangster shit. He did some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I tell a lot of y'all, man, the first thing y'all niggas want to do is pick up a gun when something don't go your way. But now when you get behind them walls and you in that pen, nigga, it ain't no chopsticks up in there. You gonna have to use your hand and your feet to survive, or you better go get a bone crusher. You know what I'm saying? So, and nigga don't take kindly to a grown man shooting an 18-year-old little boy, man. That's crazy. Let's go.
Let's give Jay Wick a fair chance. I'm not one of those people. Because Jay Wick finna get the same work these other drill rappers get. Every time a drill rapper does some stupid shit, every time they commit a violent act, we get on here, we chastise them, we laugh at them, we make fun of them, we start talking about the culture. So we got to do the same for Jay Wick. I don't give a damn about him being 2 shades lighter than me. The facts are the facts. Because according to the reports, they said he fled the scene after he shot this teenager. Now, we can say it might have been self-defense. We can say he might have had a good reason to shoot this teen, but we don't know because he fled. And anytime you flee the scene, that don't sound like an innocent man. That looks guilty as hell.
Now, this is another thing, right? I don't know what it is, but I got to tell y'all this. This rapper right here, the way that hit single went, he got a bag. He was living in the trailers. You see what I'm saying? That nigga ain't never seen more than probably $5,000 in his whole life. They gave that boy hundreds of thousands of dollars. You see what I'm saying? I think he just went ahead and just unloaded that single. I think they probably gave him out 500,000. You see what I'm saying? Maybe a quarter M. You know what I'm saying? 250K. He got rid of that song, man. It was rumors that they gave him $1 million. I can't confirm that, but still, nigga, you rich now. You got enough money. You don't even live like that. You make it out them backwoods in Georgia from going from a trailer park to having money, doing shows. You mean to tell me that you let a young nigga? This is why I tell a lot of people, man, stop letting niggas get up under your skin, man. When you winning, you got to have emotional intelligence. You can't jump up out your body because a nigga try you or say you a bust or a mark. That's a nigga drawing you into him so he can crash out and bring you down to his level. This nigga just lost it all. It's no way you're going to beat this. Now, if this is self-defense and he get away with that shit, they better let our star JR get away with it too. Let's go.
Let's look at it from this point of view. If Jay Wick did do self-defense, if he had a good reason to shoot the teen, why would you leave the scene? If I commit an act of self-defense, if I defend my life, the last thing I'm doing is fleeing. When the police arrive on the scene, I'm be laying on my stomach talking about, yeah, I'm him. The firearm is right there. This what happened. I defended my life. And then I'm going to take it up to the court of law. But according to reports, Jay Wick didn't do that. He shot this teenager multiple times, and then he went to the club to perform. Ain't that some crazy ass shit? Don't believe me? Take a listen to this news clip because you know we're going to break it down. Let's go.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys,
officials say Atlanta artist 26-year-old Donald Anderson, who's also known as Jay Wick, has been arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder. Deputies say that Anderson fled the scene and continued his night as if nothing happened.
You see that? Allegedly shot a teen multiple times at a beach, fled the scene, went to a club, and performed like nothing happened. That's a sociopath. Because even if I shoot somebody in self-defense, damn the performance. I'm worried about his life. I'm worried about my freedom. I'm shitting bricks. Damn performing. Damn getting on stage. I got to go to the police station to make sure everything's all right, to make sure I clear my name immediately. So that's red flag number one. He fled the scene. And then even if you do fled the scene, after you perform, you should have still went to the police station. Hey, man, it was a shooting earlier this night. I'm the guy you're looking for. Let me get my side of the story. He didn't even do that. But let's continue.
Later performing at a local establishment. Investigators say they tracked him across state lines to the Atlanta area, where, working alongside federal and local partners, he was taken into custody. Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford released a statement saying, quote, "We will not tolerate this kind of violent behavior in Bay County. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. If you
hear that, they got the sheriff talking. This is what he said. We would not tolerate this kind of violent behavior in Bay County. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. If you come to Bay County to commit these crimes, we will find you and hold you accountable." I think Jay Wick is cooked. Because you listen to the reports, if you read the articles, it was multiple witnesses out there. They pointed him out. They gave police statements. And then to put the icing on the cake, Jay Wick's own bodyguard allegedly gave statements saying he seen what happened. Damn. So we got to look at Jay Wick. Buzzing rapper, very talented, had a new sound. I liked his songs, Pork Chop Sandwich. I liked all that. And you threw it all away because you don't have conflict resolution. You don't know how to deal with conflict. You don't know how to deal with a problem. See, you've been hanging around.
That's the name of the song, man. Pork Chop. Hey, do y'all remember the name of that song? Pork Chop Sandwich? Yeah, you understand me? That was that little white. I mean, they played it on the radio. Well, I don't know. It's a lot of people from all over probably up in here. All through the South. They play on the West Coast too. Pork Chop Sandwich. Y'all go look that shit up. That nigga had one of the hardest little, you know, like check this little clear person out. This little nigga got a little flow on him. You understand me? Yeah, nah, man, that's just crazy. But you know, this just goes to show you, you know, back in the day, 1947, that nigga, he wouldn't got arrested. 2026, your ass grass, Jack. Let's go.
That crowd, they done got to your head, and you actually thought it was a good idea to allegedly shoot somebody multiple times, and your bodyguard is right there. You let your bodyguard do that. You don't do it. You're the breadwinner. You got a chance to make a life-changing money. You just signed a major deal. Why would you even throw it away for that? Even if you get found not guilty, you still got to go through stress. It's still going to put your career on hold. I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I just think a lot of people let the money get to their head. They let that gangster image get to them. And a lot of times lately, a lot of these rappers just been crashing out, man. I'm just sorry. The rap culture is messed up right now. Everybody's crashing out. Everybody throwing their career away. We even got a white rapper committing violent act. Ain't that some shit, y'all? Damn. Now, you know, TMZ, they got the arrest footage, and I'm going to play it for you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a nugget why I think he cooked, because it's something they found on him when they arrested him. Don't believe me? Take a look again.
Nigga should have cut his hair.
Y'all see that? That's the most commonest arrest I ever
Nigga should have cut his hair. Why you didn't cut your hair, gang? That was dumb as fuck.
seen. Police ain't raising their voice. They putting the handcuffs on them light. Everybody soft spoken. Man, if it was a nigga, get on the ground. They got the guns drawn, especially if you wanted for attempted murder. You don't get arrested standing up. They throw your ass to the ground, knee in your head, knee in your back. You know what I'm saying? They got restraints on you. This is the most commonest arrest ever. Damn. Niggas don't get arrested like that. Niggas don't get arrested standing up. If we wanted for attempted murder, they throwing our ass on the ground. Even if we try to surrender, nigga, you getting tackled. That's just the way it is. Don't try this at home. I'm just being real with you niggas on that. If you think you finna be wanted for attempted murder and you get arrested standing up, try and see what happens. Try. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue watching.
Your truck out here?
Y'all see that? Oh, I feel for him. He facing a murder charge. I got arrested on some misdemeanor shit and did a day in jail. I feel for him. I know what he's going through right now. He in that little ass holding cell. He making phone calls, trying to make bail. Family acting funny. You know when you go to jail, and you think when you go to jail, people come into your rescue, hey, you mistaken. Nobody will even answer your call. I went to jail trying to make bail. Everybody was getting smart with me. Hey, man, bro, what you keep calling me for? All right. Keep thinking shit sweet, man. Now, he's arrested. He's sitting in jail. And I'm going to tell you why he's cooked. I'm going to read this article. He's cooked because they found a firearm on him. And he better hope that ain't the same firearm that he was using to shooting. I'm going to read this article and we're going to break it down some more because his bodyguard threw him all the way on the bus. Don't believe me? Take a listen to this. They ain't going to believe it.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Yeah, that nigga.
First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
Boom! This is the article. It's a Atlanta artist, Jay Wick, arrested for shooting at Florida beach.
Stupid.
Damn, niggas can't even go to the beach in peace. Y'all causing violence at the beach. See, beach is one of them places where you got your shirt off, you got your little swim trunks on, you know, you putting your feet in the water, it's relaxing. How you niggas bringing violence to the beach? Man, that shit crazy, man. Let's continue reading, y'all. A performer known as Jay Wick has been arrested in Metro Atlanta in connection with a shooting that critically injured an 18-year-old man at a Florida beach, according to the Bay County Sheriff's Office. Okay. Authorities identified the suspect as 26-year-old Donald Anderson, who faces a charge of attempted first-degree murder. What we know. Deputies said the shooting happened around 11 p.m. April 25 at Beach Access 83 in Panama City Beach. When deputies arrived, they found an 18-year-old man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Investigators said eyewitnesses identified Anderson as the person who fired multiple shots at the victim. Dang. Now, I want to know what was the altercation about. Because a lot of people are saying, hey, it could have been self-defense cut. You're right. It could have been self-defense, but why flee the scene? Did the witness corroborate that it was self-defense? Was it a fight? I don't know. I'm ready to hear Jay Wick's side of the story. Because right now, we got what the police say. He's a violent person. We don't get you. We don't care about who you are and where you're from. Okay, sure enough. Let's continue reading, y'all. According to the sheriff's office, Anderson fled the scene after the shooting and later performed on stage at Vibes nightclub in Panama City. Deputies said he was in an area for 229 takeover weekend. Now, that's the problem that kind of got me bothered a little bit. That's the type of thing that makes me think he's a sociopath. You involved in an altercation. You shoot somebody multiple times. At this point, you don't know if they dead or alive. And you still go to the club to make your money. You still go pick up that back end. You still perform on stage. Nigga, you ain't worried. Nigga, you ain't upset. Because if I got to commit a violence act like shooting somebody, I no longer perform. They're the performers. I lose this money. I got some stuff I need to handle. I don't know my freedom at risk. I don't know if I just killed a man. So him being able to perform and keep his composure, yeah, that nigga's crazy. Real talk. That's the only thing I can say. Let's continue reading, y'all. During the investigation, a security guard associated with Anderson told deputies he heard the gunfire. located the victim, and moved them closer to the pavement from the beach area. Investigators later obtained the arrest warrant and traveled to Metro Atlanta on May 4th to conduct surveillance and interviews. So yeah, according to the reports, Jay Wick bodyguard was there, and he told the police he heard the gunshots. He moved the victim from the beach to the sidewalk. Now, my question is, if you're his bodyguard, why did Jay Wick even have a gun, and why did he fire the weapon? That's what I want to know. You wasn't doing your damn job as a bodyguard. You got some explaining to do. And Jay Wick, if you had a bodyguard, you let him do that. The only thing you need to do when something pop off and you're a rapper, you got a bodyguard, stand behind the bodyguard. Let your bodyguard do the work. I know we call you Jay Wick. I know you let it go to your head, but that don't mean you fire off a pistol. Nigga, is you crazy? Making all that money, you willing to throw it away? And let me become a famous rapper. You couldn't trick me out my spot. I don't care who you are. I'm not firing a weapon. I'm not committing no violence. I'm just getting to the money, living my life. Anybody got time to be fighting the case, man? Let's continue. Authorities arrested Anderson on May 5th without incident. Okay, let's read it. Authorities arrested Anderson on May 5th without incident with assistance from United States Marshal Service, Atlanta Police Department, Clayton County Police, and Panama City Beach Police. Investigators said a firearm was recovered from Anderson during the arrest. What's next? Anderson is expected to be extradited to Florida. Authorities said the investigation remains ongoing as detectives continue interviewing witnesses. If convicted, Anderson faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 25 years in prison and up to life imprisonment. Damn. Now, what's the difference between aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and attempted murder? Because he is facing very serious charges. The minimum is 25 years. The maximum is life in prison. So, man, he better get a good lawyer. I don't know what his money looking like, but you fighting some serious charges, man. You need the best lawyers money can buy. You just signed the deal with Empire. How you get tricked off your spot, man? Damn. Let's continue. We will not tolerate this kind of violent behavior in Bay County, Sheriff Tommy Ford said. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. If you come to Bay County to commit these crimes, we will find you and hold you accountable. Now, that's the sheriff talking like he got a lot of evidence. That's the sheriff talking like he's confident in his case. Because you were just arresting him, and you say we want him for questioning. It seems like you done did your research, you done did your homework, you done gathered up the witnesses. You done pieced together events. You know exactly what happened and why it happened. Now that you arrested Jay Wick, this your time to shine. Now the sheriff is popping it. Hey, you come to Baytown, we gonna arrest you. We don't care who you are, where you're from. You come here committing these crimes, your ass going to jail. So yeah, sheriff is popping it, man. Hey man, this is how a lot of people make their name for themselves. So yeah, man. Prayers up to the man that was shot. I don't know what happened. I bet it was over something stupid. I bet it was some ego tripping. I bet it was a little bit of hating going on. I guarantee you. When we find out the reason why Jay Wick had to allegedly shoot this dude, we gonna be like, man, over the hat? This don't really make sense, man. When y'all rappers gonna stop crashing out? Y'all have great careers, you got great earning potential, and you throwing it away over nobody. Because this 18-year-old, I guarantee you was a nobody. I guarantee you when we look into his past, he was up to no good anyway. So he ain't even worth it, man. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel.
All right, Chad, we're going to leave it right there, man. This was a short live. I had to get on live, man. I've been back and forth, hospital, moving around, doing some shit. But hey, y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of content coming out tomorrow for sure. So till then, I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.